It doesn't.
Two gay men took off their clothes, climbed a tree, and engaged in lewd sex acts for 4 hours in the tree before hundreds of onlookers.
We are controlling transmission.
Vulva is what girls have down below.
Your breasts grow firm and blossom under their canopy of fragrant silken skin. Feel your breasts swell. Feel them grow firm as they blossom to their natural limit. Feel the sensation.
You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
KDK's Lunatic Fringe.
All systems go. Prepare for countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to adventure in the amazing year 400 billion.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the fun that never ends. The drama keeps on going here at KDK's Lunatic Fringe, and I'm going to turn my microphone down. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm already on beer number 3, so as you can tell, I'm in a pretty upbeat mood tonight, celebrating by myself over here, because Keith is not with me tonight. That means I can stay on as long as I want, and be as loud as I want, and stay on as late as I want, and do whatever I want. Because Keith went to go visit his mommy, because he blew her off and forgot Mother's Day. So, she guilted him into going to visit her tonight. So, Keith and his mom are listening. A shout out to Keith and Mom. And I have a song. Ooh, burp number 1 of the night. Beer number 3, burp number 1. Everybody keep track. Play those lottery numbers. 31, 3, 13. Play them all. 1. But anyway, Keith and his mommy are listening together, like 2 hours away, and Mom actually sent a prank call, or not a prank call, she sent a funny song about dildos or vaginas or something along those lines. So, I'll be going to go download that and play that later on tonight. But of course, the big drama of the evening is that, dun-dun-dun-dun, because I'm so scary important, people have once again attacked the fucking forums, and guess what? This time, I'm not fixing them. They've been attacking them forever, and they're fucking full of security loopholes, and I don't give a shit about the forums anymore. The forums are dead, so everybody, yay, the forums are dead. Anybody who knows anything about hacking, please contact me at kdkprankcalls.com or send me a PM or IM me on AIM sometime so that we can rectify the situation. Anyway, I'm a little loopy because I'm already on beer number 3 and the show only just began and I have absolutely nothing planned. So tonight's show will be hosted by Ed and Jill. That's right, this is Jill, and I'm sitting here, and I'm also sipping some beer. Hang on while I take a sip. I guess I can't burp in the Joe voice, can I? Well, anyway, all my friends are hanging out in the chat room. If you go to PCUradio.com or KDKPrankCalls.com and click on the link for the chat room, you can join us in the chat room the Java way. Or if you're an IRC-savvy kind of person, you can go to PCUradio.dymdns.org, and the room is PCU. That's where you'll find me and 18 of my other friends hanging out tonight. And there's been so much threat of hateration that I'm expecting some excitement in the chat room tonight. So everybody pile on in and witness the excitement that is everybody hating me. You know, anybody ever read the Celestine Prophecy? One of the basic premises of the book is when people pay attention to you, it allows you to sap their energy because they're providing you with theirs. So maybe that's why I'm feeling so upbeat tonight. Anyway, all my friends are hanging out in the chat room, and I'm about to go see what they say. Prankmaster. Oof! Prankmaster has numbers coming in for Ken Fuck Takio Shidabata. These are numbers from the other night, and they're not confirmed, Prankmaster. This is why you have a bad rep, Prankmaster, for being the guy with the numbers that never work. But regardless, he's got numbers for Mort Goldman, Jimmy Hopkins, Tonya Belcher, Vera Belcher, David Seaman, Donald Ego. I am awfully gassy for only being on beer number 3. Donald Ego, Best Bagel, Daniel Dude, Darlene, and Harrison Fag. Baron Beef, Jenny Benny, Brad and Carol Bovine, Beatrice Chiswick, Barbara Clump, Ronnie Clump, Betty Krabs. We've called her before. We've called Betty and Betsy Krabs. Blair Eyre, Charles Grope, Joe Grumble, Roland Guff, Chin Harry, Justin and Krista Jugs, the White House switchboard. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go prank the White House. And Mr. Peepers has numbers coming in. His are confirmed, of course. Mr. Peepers and Neil are probably our most reliable listeners, and thank you guys for providing numbers for me. And I have my own phone card tonight, so I don't need to be a leech off of everybody else this time. I got my own shit. Andy Royd, Nola Royd, Sam and Liz Kuchwaitua. Kuchwitua. That's a good one. That's got to be Indian or something. Malini Kuchana, Dennis Hoochkung. I can't even try that one. Shady Ibrahim, Tiffany and Forrest Shady, Wilbur Shady, Dick Flexer, Walker Spaz, Angela Spazio, and Antonio Spaziante. Ernest Cunt. Oh, he must get a lot of prank calls, huh? Kendall and Stephanie Cunt, Lido Cuntape, Betty Kuntz, Arlene Queen, Eileen, and Jack Queen, Arnaud Thiefery, Sally and Benjamin Thieves, Michelle and Annette Thieven, Imogene Crook, Buster Crook, Mohammed Douche. That name is very familiar. Wanda Doucheme, Michael Doucher, Maggie and Jason Buns, John E. Bun Savage. That sounds like such a gay porn name. I'm Johnny Bun Savage. Olga Busty, Leroy Leach, Leonard and Jane Leach, Konstantinos Spandagos. See. Mildred Tootsie, D. Vader, Luke Skywalker, Peggy Lee, Molly and Buddy Midget, Movita Sucky, James and Misty Killer. And what I'm doing, if you're just tuning in and wondering what the fuck is going on, I'm not doing shout-outs from the chat room right now, actually. I'm just reading off the bizarre names that are confirmed for us to call tonight. That's right, we will be making live prank calls, so if you have an idea, you need to get your ass into the chat room at PCU Radio and KDKPrankCalls.com and click on the link for the chat room. You can join us a drive away. Or if you're an IRC user, it's IRC.cent... Oh, fuck! I almost said Central Chat. IRC. The real address is pcuradio.dyndns.org. Force of habit. MP Matt says, wasn't the Monkey Phone show pure shit last night? I had loads of fun, though. No, it wasn't shit, Matt. I was actually listening while I was doing updates to pages because I'm a greedy bastard, and I have to redo all the pages on the site to make room for a new Google banner that's on the site. That's right. If you're a fan of KDK, do us a favor. When you see the Google banner, click on something. Even if you don't buy something, we get credit if you click it. So go and click on the goddamn banner. It's a way for you to help support KDK and PCU without doing anything. Anyway, MP Matt says, it's great to be back. I'm not much for hacking, but I can smack your enemies about with a shovel. I call my shovel Susan. Well, Susan needs to visit the sides of a couple of heads tonight. Sputnik says, hi again. Any competitions lined up for tonight? And I don't have any competitions, but if I look around the house, I can find a piece of crap that I can give away for our contest that we call... I'm only going to throw it away! That's right. FSG, Farside Girl, who is a listener from South Africa, or using a proxy from South Africa, or pretending to be South African. She says, I want to help with numbers because I'm on the other side of the world. However, I am your most active cheerleader after enough coffee. Okay. Lovely. I'd like to see a picture. I'd like to see the little African hottie listening to us for the past couple days. Randy Dandy was kicked by Satan. Ooh, thank God Satan is here tonight because I'm expecting haters in force. Satan's going to have some fun giving the smackdown to some douchebags tonight, and I'm going to have some fun watching. Anyway, I'm going to go take a piss, and I'm going to come right back, and we're going to get right into the program because I'm raring to go. You hear how fast I'm talking? Vroom! Here we go. And we're back, and I have my, I said in the chat room that I would do a shot for the dead because the dead, which is one of the stupidest names in the world. I prefer to call him Dead Man. Dead Man was asking me to do shots on the air because he's probably at home doing shots too. So even though we won't be doing shots together because he has a delay, I am going to do a shot on the air just in honor of the dead, even though he never sent me any nudes or anything. He sent me one face pic in which he looked very bizarre. Well, not bizarre, but he looked angry. He looked like the kind of person that could snap and go on a shooting spree, actually. And I'm going to take a sip of soda, and then I'm going to take my shot, and then more soda. So that's what you'll be hearing in the background. Here we go. Well, I hope you're a happy, Dead Man. Pardon me while I wipe my mouth with my shirt. I didn't drink my chaser fast enough, and I got the full frontal assault of the taste of that shot. Oof. And they call that good liquor. Oof. I need more soda. Like I said, I actually have a phone card today. I have my own phone card, so I don't need to leech off of people tonight like I did last week. Go USA card. Let me scrape off the thingy here. Oh! Cat's coughing up a hairball. And that's it. Only here on PC Radio can you listen to my cat's cough up a hairball on the air. Nothing came out. He swallowed it again. Anybody who was listening on Thursday, we did a little surprise live show on Thursday. See, that'll teach you not to listen to the Thursday show because you think it's always going to be a replay. Because if I'm in the mood, I go live during the replay. But me and Keith were doing shots on the air. We did like 5 or 6 shots on the air. And at one point the cat came over and started smelling the shot glass. And he took like 3 or 4 licks before he shook his head and ran. I think he thought it was water or something. But the cat took a couple gulps of vodka and then ran for the hills. That was cute. What made me think of it is the cat was just smelling the shot glass. Like, maybe like he wants more. You want some vodka? We once had a dog that drank beer. You could dump beer in the dog's bowl, and she wouldn't drink it like she was thirsty. She would drink it until it was done, like she wanted to get drunk. Anyway, the phone has been charging since I've been home from work, so we're all good to go, and the other phone is in the bedroom, and it hasn't been left off the hook all day because Keith hasn't been home all day. So we're going to do prank calls aplenty tonight because I'm in a mischievous mood, I should say. I'm feeling devious and mischievous. Let me see what people are saying. Sean Ward has given me his number so that I can call him, and Sputnik says, damn, I need a chance to win me one of those laser-labeled CDs of yours. Since I got beaten out of the last one by a few seconds... You know, Randy Dandy won that CD and still hasn't sent me his information so that I could mail the CD out to him. So maybe we can do the contest again for the same CD and fuck Randy Dandy for being so slow about it. How can we submit pics for inclusion on the website? Sputnik, if you want to be included on the listeners page at kdkprankcalls.com, I love it when I get really drunk because it's really hard for me to say KDK, and it always comes off like KDK. Go to, send me an email to kdk@kdkprankcalls.com and attach your picture, and I'll make a thumbnail, and I'll post your picture up on the website. And that goes for everybody else, too. Let us see your ugly mug. Satan says there won't be any more flooding. I wrote a script that will kick anybody who posts the same thing more than twice. Awesome. Thank you, Satan. Satan is my motor. I love Mr. Satan. As a matter of fact, if we ever do need a new bulletin board, we need somebody who's an expert with PHP to make sure it's not attacked again, because I'm just an idiot. I'm not a techie. I'm not a computer guy. I'm lucky I know as much as I do to build the site up to look as good as it does, because yeah, I am the guy who built kdkprankcalls.com and PCRadio.com, even though PC Radio looks like crap, because I'm a busy man. Very busy, very busy. Mr. Peepers has more numbers coming in for Michelle and Mike Barf, James and Misty Killer, Movita Sucky, Nolly and Buddy Midget. Or Molly. Did I say Nolly? I'm seeing double now. I can't even see straight. And Prankmaster says, those numbers that I gave you are confirmed. I swear to God. I'm going to log into the AIM. If anybody wants to send me instant feedback during the show here, tell me how much I suck and shit, I'm going to log in under PCU Live, the letter P, the letter C, the letter U, Live, on AIM. And that's how you give me instant feedback about the show, even though it isn't really quite instant. Because you have a delay. Unless you know how to connect to me directly. Which I know the only person who has ever been able to figure that out is Viper Matrix, because he responds to me like seconds after I say something, he'll give me a response. Okay, so PCU Live is up and running. I'm going to be turning on the toll-free number in several moments, but I'm going to go get the phone, and I'm going to do some warm-up prank calls, because I feel a little rusty. And Prankmaster wants to reiterate that he confirmed those numbers and they were...
Hello?
Hey, I'm looking for Lon. Lou, as we call him.
I'm sorry, you have the wrong number.
No, Luang Duong. You're not going to believe what happened. They came out in force and they attacked the website and they brought down the bulletin board, and you know what? I don't care enough to even put it back up anymore. But put him on so I can tell him about it, because we were talking about it yesterday, and he wanted me to give him an update. I told him that there were threats of attacks that were impending, and now they've impended, so I want to tell him what happened.
I think you have the wrong number.
No, is this the Duong house?
No, it's not.
How is this now the Duong house in San Jose, California?
It's not. My name is Heather.
Heather, you are feeding me a line of shit, because I call Long every week and we talk about my problems and his problems, and we've been doing it for nigh on 20 years now.
Okay, what number did you dial?
I dialed 408. I'm squinting to look at my paper here. And there you
correct,
are.
And that's my number as of about 2 weeks ago, on Tuesday.
Oh, it's a new number?
Yes.
Oh my God, so my friend has changed his number? Luang Duong has changed his number and he hasn't given it to me yet.
Yeah, and actually, it's been a while since it's been out of service, because they won't allow a number to go into service until it's been out for at least 30 days.
I called like 2 weeks ago and I gave him a challenge. We had a chess battle, because he was saying he was better than I, so we met in the park and we had a chess battle, but maybe he's bitter because I beat him.
So, sorry.
Yeah, you don't sound Oriental at all. I used to talk to him and he never knew what the hell I was saying, and he would just yell and grunt things, but it was funny. And he was a friend of mine for many years, even though I never understood a thing he said aside from, hand gestures and body language.
Yeah.
I think he was Vietnamese or something. He had a lot of anger in him, and he was 92 years old.
Okay, well...
I hope he hasn't died.
Okay, bye-bye.
I hope he hasn't died. With what seems to me complete gibberish, so I'm going to read it exactly the way I'm seeing it. I thought you had a great idea for a show to let some of your phone voice characters do off-phone bits during show. That would be hilarious. And I have no idea what the fuck you mean, Mr. Milkman. Mr. Milkman, take me away and explain to me what the fuck that means. Blow kiddies some hits in the bag. No, now he wants me to get the cat's eye. I swear to God, you people are a bad influence on me. Want me to get the cat stoned and shit. Well, the sad part is that we're out of weed. And all I have left is some resin that I scraped from a bowl. Because every once in a while you need to quit smoking weed to let your tolerance go back down. Because otherwise you end up having to smoke like a quarter ounce before you get high. So I've been forcing myself not to buy another bag of weed for the past week. As a matter of fact, I think last week on the show, on the last Saturday, is when I finished off the weed. No, it was Sunday night. That's right, it was Sunday night I finished off the weed because I got really fucked up Sunday night. I drank a lot of beer and smoked a lot of weed, and I went and picked a fight with Pindar, and oh boy, I was trying to get Pindar on the show to fight with James Randi, and it was pretty fucking funny. Milkman says, I wish I knew what I need to do to get into that chat from your page. Well, first of all, you need not to be an idiot. You need to go to PCUradio.com and click on the link for the chat room. If you're using Mozilla and it's not working, it's probably because you don't have Java installed properly. So try it with Internet Explorer and it'll work. Don't worry, you can trust us. Even though we're pranksters, we're not going to send you viruses and shit. Unless they're dick in the chat room. Please call Wing and use the Mort Goldman soundboard. Now, Prankmaster, I've told you I cannot do soundboards on the air because when I lean into the speaker, let me turn on the speaker and lean in so you can hear what happens. There you go. That's why you will... Oops. That's why you will never hear a soundboard prank call on KDK's Lunatic Fringe. Idiot. But he did send me he emailed me the phone number for Wing, which is not how we do things. If you want me to call somebody, you have to private message me from the chat room. So send me that number from the chat room again, Prankmaster, and we'll give Wing a call all the way in New Zealand. And I do a pretty good Wing impression, so maybe I could ask to be her, like, stunt double or her body double, like when she goes on appearances and she's afraid of snipers and stuff like that. Anyway. I'm going to call up Sean Ward, because Sean likes to hit and run. So he's not going to be here for very long, so we got to get him while he's here. It was 500 minutes before, now it's 90.
Hello!
Hey!
Yeah!
You know, I knew you were going to do that, so I was purposely turning, like, the microphone down right before you said anything.
Well, good.
Welcome, Sean Ward, the host of Sean Ward's Peanut Punch Radio. And the owner
Well, thank you. I feel welcomed. It's a warm welcome. I'm honored as always.
I was going to continue kissing your ass for a moment.
Well, keep on, please.
Okay, Sean Ward, the host of Peanut Punch Radio, that you'll be able to listen to every Sunday night here on PCU Prank Call Underground Radio, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as the underground cult legend of Montreal. Where are you again?
Toronto.
No, I did that on purpose. I know that because I've written it before. I wrote it for your bio, didn't I? Yeah. I wrote it for your show description.
Right.
But, a world-renowned cartoonist and famous guest from Ed the Sock Puppet's Underpants Party.
Can you hear the noises going off outside?
What's happening outside?
Well, in Canada, this is the May long weekend. This is the Victoria Day weekend. And that means that
what
you
is
can legally
Victoria
shoot
Day?
off firecrackers. The Queen's birthday.
Oh,
whoever Queen Victoria was, her birthday was May 24th. So whatever weekend is closest to May 24th, we get that as, we take the Monday off as an official holiday.
That is sweet.
Well, you guys actually get more holidays than we get throughout the year.
Yeah,
but
we don't have holidays where you can throw fireworks around and shit unless it's 4th of July.
That's it? For 4th of July and that's it?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Because here we get Victoria Day and Canada Day. You can light fireworks off legally. And in the province of Nova Scotia, you can light fireworks off whenever you damn well please.
Yeah, they're in the middle of nowhere. You can pretty much fuck sheep and nobody cares.
Yes, because they're out in the middle of the ocean.
It's farmland country.
But speaking of me being world-renowned, I just got an order in the mail. Some girl mailed me a €5 bill from France. She met me on the street when I used to get my street hustle moving, and she mailed me the flyer that she took from me and €5.
That's
I
awesome.
don't know how I'm supposed to do with a €5 bill because you can't take it to the bank unless it's more than 20.
€5 is like $10, right?
Something like that.
Well, you ought to frame
But the bank won't take anything less than €20 at a time.
But you ought to frame it.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll frame it and I'll be like, yo, this is some French ass shit.
Sean Ward's My First Euro.
That's right. That's what I'm gonna fucking market all around the world.
You can sell it on eBay. Sean Ward's First Euro.
You got it.
I've never gotten a
Although that'll be a lie because when my girl went to Italy, she brought me back a euro.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Well, nobody
would
would
be my first paper euro. My first euro note. That's for damn sure.
Are they cool?
That's right.
What color are euros? Are they multicolored or are they like green like our
Well,
money?
let me take another look at it. Well, they're a little bit shorter and quite a bit narrower than an American bill.
So it's like Monopoly money size?
Yeah, kind of like just a little bit taller and a little bit wider. Almost. And this one has like some kind of ancient wall-looking thing on it with columns and shit. It's a €5 note. And it's got on the one side, like on the front, where your money would have a picture of a president, it's got like this spiral and a couple of stars and this wall thing. And on the back, it's got a different wall and a map of Europe and some stars.
Sounds like witchcraft.
And it's like a bluish-greenish color.
Canadian money is very colorful. I've seen it before. It's very ornate and colorful.
Yeah. One time I had these girls come out from Virginia. They took their American money to get it exchanged, and then as they're driving away, they're looking at it, and they thought they got ripped off because they thought somebody had given them play money.
Oh, yeah.
It's all red and purple and blue and shit.
It looks cool, though.
Yeah, I love it. This is one of the many reasons why Canada is such a great place to live.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to move to Canada one of these days.
You are?
Once my band...
Where are you going to live? Where are you going to live in Canada?
I'm going to move to St. Benjamin, the town my dad grew up in, where all my relatives own every house on that one street.
You know where you should move to?
Where?
You should move to Leicester in Canada. It's a small town in Newfoundland.
They speak English, though, right?
Oh, I'm talking about... That's from a call that one of the Monkey Phone kids made.
Well,
when they called somebody else with the same name as me. You don't know that call?
No, I've probably heard it a million times, but...
Yeah, where they're trying to call Sean Ward their cousin in Canada, and they say, well, where in Canada are you from? He says, I'm from Leicester in Canada. What province is it in? Yeah, Leicester in Canada. It's a small town. He says, well, what province is it in?
He wasn't being serious. He meant like left-right. He's saying Leicester in Canada. It's not a real place.
Right. I know. I'm in on the joke.
Oh, okay.
I know what's happening.
Maybe there really is Leicester in Canada.
No, well, to my knowledge, there's no such place as Leicester in Canada.
I'm from right in the United States.
That's good. I'm very glad of that. Because if you weren't, you and I wouldn't be able to speak anymore.
Anyway,
because my father would forbid it.
I listened to your show last Sunday, and I want to say outstanding. Yeah. Outstanding.
Oh, thank you. Even though I had to end it an hour early.
Well, that's okay, because it gave me something to listen to while I was working on my bullshit that I need to work on for the site with my fucking banner ads.
Yeah, you got to do something about those banner ads. They take up too much space without being able to scroll past them.
You think so?
Yeah, because you got the banner ads, and then no, you don't got to make them smaller. You just got to not have them in a frame. Like if you had all of the stuff on one page that you could scroll the one page rather than having the frames that you can't scroll.
Well, the reason why I do that is so that I don't have to update like 150 pages. Because it's at the top of every page.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Well, what the fuck do I know? But then again, you know what? It could just be that I'm an asshole because I'm still rocking the 800 by 600 resolution and nobody rocks that no more.
No, they don't.
Because my monitor can't handle it.
We're pretty small.
Yeah?
What are we? We're like 800. We're 800 by whatever. You can scroll down and see the rest.
But that's what is that what you got on your computer? The 800 by 600 resolution?
No. That's just what I put there because I want to accommodate everybody who's behind the times.
Yeah, us low-tech fucknuts that ain't got a good monitor like me.
Yeah.
Who got a fucking
like
beg on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got beg on the street.
You know, when I go in,
my monitor shit.
When I go in, I look and I see. You know, my web stats show me like what size browser window people are using when they go to a site.
Yeah.
And it's still a pretty popular size. So why not? Why and all those
good.
people, they don't want to have to slide to the left or slide to the right.
Well, I guess I'm not all destitute by myself.
Anyway, let's get to why we're here.
Yeah, why are we here?
We are here to fuck with some old people.
Well, I thought you meant on a philosophical level.
Why are we here? What's life all about? Is God really real, or is there some doubt?
Or is it just really real?
Yeah.
Okay, let's call somebody up.
Okay, we got Malini Kuchana. Malini Kuchana's lady sounded like a little black lady answered.
Let's call her up.
Lady.
Let's call her up and say, what's up, Malini Kuchiyama?
I'll be right
She's
back.
my homegirl for real.
Oh shit, I can't because I called you using the fucking card. I forgot to put 2 cards.
God damn.
So we're gonna have to call somebody local. We're gonna call the Three Brothers Diner.
Let's hook it up.
When in doubt, always
No, call
Three
them
Brothers
looking
Diner.
for what?
When in doubt, call Three Brothers. That's my motto.
That's my policy.
Yeah. They ought to buy that off me.
You're gonna have to buy us from stopping calling them.
Yeah, really. I'll be right back. For Three Brothers.
Oh.
We call these guys like every week. They're like long.
Three Brothers.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I need to make a reservation. I got my Molina coming down.
Excuse me?
I need to make a reservation. I got my Molina coming down to see from the girl from the internet. I need to see who did the reservation to see both of them.
I'll see you later.
I'm coming
What a
today.
rude bastard! We're gonna call right back.
Yeah, we should complain and get him fired.
Yeah, too bad you didn't even get his name.
Well, I'll get his name.
What an impatient bitch. Okay.
Your brothers, may I help you?
Hello, I just called there to speak and the man he answered the phone and hung up on me. The man answered the phone, he very rude. Hello. The man he answered the phone, he very rude. I need to know you to fire him.
Okay, hold on. You need to talk to the manager.
Yeah, they made me to the manager.
Sean, don't really get this guy fired.
Hello?
Hello, it is the manager.
Manager.
Hello? I speak to the manager?
Oh, you want to speak to the manager?
Yeah. Are you the man that hang up on me?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Is this the man that hang up on me?
Who?
Somebody, I just called to make a reservation, tell you I love your restaurant, the man he hang up on me just now, I called. 2
Yes,
seconds
you
ago,
want
I
something?
called him. The man hang up on me, he's very rude.
You want something?
Yes, I want to know why your people so rude to me.
Excuse me, I very busy. I can't speak to you.
You prejudice to me.
Alright?
You prejudice to me. I
Alright.
want to apology. You say you sorry. Not too.
And that's the manager. That really was him because I know we've spoken to him so many times before. That really was him. His name is like Carlos or Jose or one of those typical Hispanic names.
Oh, God damn. We're going to fuck with them some more, or we're going to call somebody else?
Well, I got my local phone book here, but of course none of these
Oh,
numbers
good.
are confirmed.
You call the Four Brothers Diner.
No,
There's
they
one
don't have,
better.
They have like they have what they have around here is like different colony diners. Like they have the blue colony diner and the new colony diner and the red colony diner. Yeah. It sounds like satanic or something. The red colony
It
diner.
actually does.
We could call up Josh the Hater.
Josh the Hater?
Yeah, he's
Is he local?
No, I just felt compelled to give his phone number on the air because he's a hater. But I won't.
Mabel could, ask him why he's harassing her grandson.
Why are you hating on me?
My boy Clyde.
Okay, we're going to call up, I'm just looking through this book, and none of these numbers obviously are confirmed. So the name here is Thabet Almady.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nicole, please?
May I ask who's calling?
Yes, Amber.
Oh, 1 second.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, Nicole. I was just wondering if you could bring my video back to work on Monday.
I'm sorry?
I need to get that video back off you.
Who are you?
Oh, this is Amber speaking.
Who are you?
You've got my video, and I just kind of wanted to get it back. I'm the one that loaned you that video we were discussing.
I have no idea who you are.
This is Amber from work.
Yeah, whatever.
I just wanted to tell you.
People are rude tonight.
People got... I didn't even get to say that she had borrowed that video called Anal Attack.
I was wondering where that was going to go, what kind of video it was. Okay, let me thumb further in the book, and this time we're going to call up, I don't know, let's call up Brandon.
You gotta look for an Asian name, because Asians never hang up.
Well, what's an Asian name? Wang? Wong? Let me look under the W.
Yes, Chu, Tan, Wu, whatever the fuck.
Let me start with the W, so look for Wang and Wong first. Oh, actually, this is Keith's old boss. Let's call up Dick Wheel. Okay?
Oh, Dick Wheel?
Dick Wheel. Dick Wheel here with you on the PCU. Ask for Dick Wheel.
Please dial the number.
He changed his number, that bitch. We forced him to change his number because I've printed him like 10 times already. Okay, I'm looking for Wangs and Wongs.
That's right, Wangs and Wongs.
We got Peter Wang.
Good enough.
Okay. Any Wang will do. I dialed wrong. Hello?
Yeah.
I dialed wrong, so we're not getting a Wang.
That's okay.
We can try Wang next.
Hello?
Hi, this is going to sound silly, but who am I speaking to?
Who's calling?
Well, my name's Amber. I just walked in, and I was supposed to be looking after my little brother, but I kind of left him alone for about an hour. And when I just walked in, he handed me your number and told me that somebody has been calling him, all night.
I think you may have the wrong number.
What number was it?
I just hit the redial button. He pointed to it on the call display. He said somebody has been calling, the last hour.
No, we haven't been on the phone at all this evening.
Does that sound like a... Yeah, he said it sounded like you.
I haven't been on the telephone.
Were you asking my little brother if he likes anal?
No.
He's young.
No.
Awfully young.
Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know where you're
for my brother.
Where are you calling from?
So I'm calling from the next state over.
What state?
What state?
Delaware.
No, you have called Connecticut.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not the next state over from Delaware.
Well, I'm not up on my geography.
What is your phone number? I don't know how you got our phone number on your phone because no one...
Why would I want to give you my phone number when you've been calling and asking my brother if you like anal for
the
last hour?
Excuse me, ma'am.
That's a ridiculous request.
No one has been using this.
Our next call, as we are tracing your number, is to call our police.
Oh, hold on, one second, hold on.
Thank you.
Hello, yeah, that was you guys. It was calling me.
We have not used this phone all night. We have made no call.
Who was using it? Maybe somebody was...
If you give us your number, we will have the line traced.
Well, Why you being a punk like that, man? Well, I didn't do nothing to you.
Excuse me,
No,
sir.
you're calling me in the middle of the night and accusing my wife of whatever it is the woman was
I
saying.
ain't accusing shit.
What is your name?
Hello?
What is your name and phone number?
My name's Amber.
Amber.
Yeah, my phone number is 512.
Yep.
Yeah, 7226.
512 what?
Yeah.
7226.
Listen, all I want to know is if we can...
And you're in Delaware.
What is your area code?
512. I just want to make sure that we can, like...
You're missing two numbers, Amber.
What is your area code, Amber?
512, I said.
Okay, I have 512. What's the rest of your phone number?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we can all still be friends. And I can
No, we're not going to be friends. We're going to call the police. So give us the numbers.
These kinds of things that bring the property values down.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you tell me your complete phone number?
No. I'm scared now.
Well,
what do you think we are, ma'am? No one has used
I just don't want these calls to go until 4 in the morning. That's all I'm saying.
Ma'am,
give us your full phone number because I'm calling the police right now.
We need to find out.
That kind of trouble.
We need to find out how our phone number has been used to call you. No one has used this telephone all evening. So we need to contact...
Maybe you can help me. I'm not sure how to deal with this. I have somebody calling my other phone number telling me that they're getting, I guess what you would call a phony phone call from our phone. And accusing us of making obscene phone calls. It's not an emergency, is it? I see. Okay.
It's those kids on the damn internet, I think.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, no problem. It's those kids on the internet.
It may well be that, but we have to trace this down because this is obviously...
Well, what if we just agree to disagree and we'll just say that we're going to be friends
There's
from
nothing
now on?
agree or disagree.
Agree or disagree
We
about
have
me.
to trace how our number is being used to call you.
I just told my brother I would call him. Now I've fulfilled my end of the bargain.
I still don't understand what happened this evening.
Me neither, to be quite frank.
So you just came home and you picked up the phone and hit redial and our number came up.
Exactly.
Well, I don't understand how that can happen when no one has used this phone from this number, from this house, all evening.
Are you sure you don't have any teenagers in the neighborhood, like sneaking in and using your phone?
Excuse me?
I have two phone numbers. We have a call on the other phone.
What's the other number?
There's a woman telling us that somebody from our house is making obscene phone calls. The line has not been used all night. So in some way somebody's tapping or using our phone or what have you.
Who is he speaking to?
My husband is speaking to either the phone company or police department on our other telephone. Trying to track this down and figure out how this happened to you.
She's on the phone now. My wife has had her on the phone for
I just think this is all a big misunderstanding.
She claims that somebody from our number that she, dialed the thing that called back the last call. But nobody's used our phone.
How many phone numbers do you guys have?
We have two. We have an office number and we have a home number.
Why?
Why? Because we have a home office. That's why we have two numbers. It's none of your business, actually, why. But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that this is a screw-up on somebody else's end. We are not bad people. We are not...
Oh, I wasn't saying you're bad people. I'm as confused as you.
Right. Well, you're saying that I called your house and made an obscene phone call all evening.
I didn't say that I wasn't accusing you of anything. I was just saying that my brother told me to call and ask what was happening, and that's it.
Right. I understand that, but you're saying... See, I'm trying to tell you that no one has used this phone all evening, and you're saying that someone has.
Obviously, then we are at an even Steven.
There's something odd here going on, and we need to track it down. That's why we asked you for your phone number, so we can find out how our number is getting to your number. I mean, you say you're in Delaware.
That's right.
I see.
So I'm not sure whether my husband is speaking to someone at the phone company or what, but he's trying to track it down.
Sorry, the woman's on the phone with my wife on the other line. I'm listening to it in the background. Sorry.
Well, have a look at the camera.
Thank you for... Okay, well, actually, what I'm going to do, you were 355, what did I just dial to reach you? 31...
Is there any way that you would give me your phone number so we can track it down?
Well, I'm just a little nervous. I mean, now that we've got cops involved in this sort of thing, I just
I'm a little nervous, too, myself, to know that someone can use my telephone number to call someone else. It shouldn't be able to happen. You know what I mean?
Right. No, you're absolutely right.
Ma'am, I just spoke to the dispatcher of my local police, and said that if you are convinced that you got a call, that you have a problem, that you should call him, and he will help you to solve it, because it did not come from here.
Right.
Would you like that phone number? Because he said to terminate this call. He said we should not talk to you anymore. We should give you his number.
Well, why is he saying he shouldn't talk to me? What did I do to him that he's going to be nasty to me?
Because obviously someone has done something to you, and he said that he'd be happy to talk to you.
I just don't know why we can't come out of this.
We didn't do anything. We're not involved. And we have to be. And we have to become uninvolved at this point.
And pillars of the community, and I just don't know why we can't come out of this and still be friends.
860-355.
Yeah.
And speak to the dispatcher, and he will be glad to help you solve the problem, because we don't obviously want you to have this discomfort, but we didn't do it.
Right. No,
Now we have to hang up now. Joe,
I just want to make sure we're still friends. Just tell me we're still friends. And
there's no friendship involved, because I don't know you and I don't care to.
Right.
But you can explain it to the dispatcher.
Tell me that we're still friends. Tell me you still love me.
860-355.
Love me and we're all good.
Sean, that was absolutely brilliant. That was the best prank call I've heard in a long time. It's calls like that inspire me to keep on going. Everybody visit SeanWard.net and donate some fucking money to a genius like this, man.
That's right.
I don't fuck out my ass like that.
The only thing I was worried about is that you're making the call and they're going to get you in trouble.
No, I know there's nothing they can do. I got my thumb over the mouthpiece the whole while, and I'm laughing hysterically. The listeners can hear me, but they couldn't hear me. I'm trying not to crack up and pulling the phone away and shit, but that was brilliant. Great radio, Sean. Everybody listen to Sean Ward on Sundays, and that's the kind of shit you'll hear.
Tomorrow night, baby, that's right.
And the sad part is I don't even know who that was, because that was a misdialed number. we're trying to call...
They're obviously quite paranoid about shit. You don't
really. That guy was like a real prick. Would you tell us your number so that we can trace you and have you arrested?
You know what's funny is that right at the tail end, I finally got it in my head to jump on the computer and try to find somebody named Amber in Delaware on People Pages.
Oh, really? You were going to give him a number and get Amber in trouble?
Totally.
That would be hysterical, but we wouldn't be able to hear the calls that happen.
No, but it would placate them.
Well, thank you for making my night, Sean. I'm sure you made a lot of people's nights, too. That was brilliant.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. And hopefully the new females that are hanging out in the chat room like that call. Because that's really the important thing, you know? That's why we're here, right?
To impress the ladies.
That's right. To meet girls.
There's a couple of ladies hanging out from South Africa where it's like 6 in the morning there right now, and they're still listening to us.
And there's also this really good-looking babe from St. Louis that's hanging out in the chat room, just sort of appeared out of nowhere, and she's making everybody smile.
Awesome. It's about time we
got a whole bunch of new people.
Here.
Yeah, we got all kinds of new people coming in tonight. And they're all going to listen tomorrow night, for real.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Sean Ward's Peanut Punch.
That's right.
Okay. Sean, I got to pee really bad, though.
Well, you go do your thing, I'll go do my thing, I'll listen to the show, and, I'll keep it real in the meantime. I'll hold it down.
Okay, peace out, bro. I'll send you that call when I'm done. And Sean is gone. Excellent appearance from Sean Ward. Bravo, Sean Ward. I don't mind kissing somebody's ass when they deserve it, right? You need to crack me up. He deserves some credit for that. It takes a lot to crack me up because I've heard just about every prank call ever made. But I really do have to go pee, so I'm going to go do so. Enough of that. And we're back. And I'm KDK. You're listening to KDK's Lunatic Fringe. And I put the phone back on the cradle so it can charge for a little bit. And I'm going to go right now. And I'm going to turn on the toll-free line. So, ooh, that was a watery one. So that if any of you guys want to give me a call live on the air for free, you may be able to do so in a moment or so. In several moments, once I turn on the toll-free line. Give me a second. I'm turning on the toll-free line. And the computer's running slow because I'm running an internet radio show off of it. Hopefully I'm not rebuffering your shit. Okay, the number to call in, if you would like to call in free, toll-free, live, just to prove that I'm live, it's 1-866-520-4866. As that dies down in the background. It's, again, that number is 1-866-520-4866, and you can call in toll-free and speak with me, because I am that damn interesting. And I'm going to read some of my IMs here. Milkman's is, that was fucking fast. Hang on a second, let me go grab the phone. It's still on the cradle. Hang on a second. He's talking away. Hey. Everybody, we got Randy Dandy on the line.
Can you hear me alright? I'm using a headset.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay, good. It works alright.
That's fabulous. Good job on the Monkey Phone show last night, trying to help him out with the number spoofing and shit.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? But me and Matt tried to do some calls today, and we failed miserably.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. That's what they say.
My God, nobody would stay on the line with us for like...
You know what else they said? They said,
send
a salami to your boy in the army. That's what they said.
Oh my God. But, yeah, so maybe I can pull off a good call here.
Do you have any kind of experience?
Well, I have experience.
Uh-huh.
I have, like, in my documents, I have, like, a ton of calls that I have not submitted anywhere.
What?
I don't know. Because I don't think people will like them.
There you go.
Because I have a lot of calls that
okay,
are
well...
pretty good.
Let me go to Mr. Peepers first. No, actually, I'm going to go to, where's Prank Master?
Before he has a fit.
Yeah, we're gonna call Prank Master's number before he has a fit, because he says he has the phone number for Wing. You know, Wing from South Park?
New Zealand.
Yeah.
That's what I told her.
It's in New Zealand, but I've called her before. Well, I've called her webmaster, so I know that we can get through to New Zealand with the phone card. So we're going to try to call the world-famous Wing from South Park, and albums like Everybody Sings with Wing. You know, maybe I ought to play some Wing in the background so people know what we're talking about.
Are we going to, like, do this as, like, a radio show?
Huh? Yeah,
Are we going to do this?
I'm going to start, and I'm going to say it's PC Radio, and your name is going to be LeVar, and I'm going to call for you if I need you. But otherwise, I want you to just keep quiet.
Okay, so, like, I'll be, like, the call-in person.
Yeah, or I could pretend we're taking calls from listeners, and I'll do this. And then I'll bring you in, and you can ask Wing your question.
Okay.
Okay. And just so people know who we're talking about when we're talking about Wing, I'm going to play this, which is one of my personal favorites from Wing. It's Dream Lover while we dial.
For English, $2.54. Please enter. Enter is not valid. Please try again. Please enter the number you wish to call.
That number is not valid. I'm going to try the number that he gives for, like, the fax line.
The number you have entered is not valid. Please...
Well, there you go, Prank Master. Way to go, Prank Master. Way to live up your reputation with the bad numbers. Like I was saying, let's go to Mr. Peepers and see who he's got for us to call tonight.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, after Wing starring on South Park, you think she get a lot of calls.
No, he just has the wrong number.
Well.
We're going to try to call Sam and Liz Coochwitiwa. Something like that. Just call him Cooch for short. Just call him the Coochie. Coochie Coo. Okay.
Okay. Hello? Is this Mrs. Panda?
Yes.
I'm from the local school, and I was wondering if you'd like to donate to our project. We're trying to give out condoms to everybody in our school.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Okay. I'm from the school, and we're having a project, and we need money to give condoms to everybody in the school, because we believe in safe
You're
sex.
from which school?
What school? I'm from Main Street. I'm from the school.
I think you have got a wrong number, okay?
No, I'm calling everybody in the town. Ma'am?
Yes?
Okay, I'm from the Main Street Academy School, and I'm in your local town. And I was wondering, I'm asking for donations for our project, and it's for Safe Sex Foundation, and we're giving out condoms.
Okay.
Yeah, so would you like to donate?
No.
What do you mean? Don't believe in safe sex?
Thanks for your call, but I will appreciate if you're not going to call at this time of the night, okay?
Hello?
Bitch. Thank you for calling, but I'd love for you not to call this time of night. That's what you said.
I cannot understand a word these Indian people say.
You're such a racist. Anyway,
well, it's true.
I'm gonna let you go, bro. Goodbye before I give you the code.
Okay.
Peace out. Okay, and Dead Man is checking in saying, I'm naked and hot, baby. Okay, that's lovely. The Shadow says, nice call, so thank you to, I assume he's not talking about Randy Dandy. I would assume he's talking about Sean Ward's prank call. So, Monkey Phone Matt says, I got a Boogny shirt. How does that make you feel, my man? Does it make you want to cook on a pan? Does it make you want to block and ban? The people who want to stop your plans? Shit, I'm stupid. KDK, if it was true that whatever I eat, I smell like that day, and I just ate a peanut butter and turkey sandwich, will I then smell like feet? Lovely. And Jesus is here. Wow, it's late for Jesus to be here. Jesus, give me your phone number, because we need to talk on the air, my old friend. Jesus is my old buddy Zachary B. from collegesucks.org. Hey, what's up with you, my insert label? How's it going, insert gender? Juicy burps are the best. Won't you still pay for it? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Sputnik says, there's email on the way. Would you ever call someone in South Africa? It would probably cost the earth, but I'm sure I could hook you up with some good numbers. Goddamn ISP disconnected. I don't care about your personal dramas. Someday people will learn. And Master Stigum asked me if I want to buy some Pokemon hentai. And no thank you, I'll pass. I get all my Pokemon hentai and Yao for free browsing on the internet. And apparently there are people attacking the chat room because there's people being banned as we speak. And there's a lot of people in the chat room. There's 29 other people besides myself and the one bot that we use in our chat room. And if you want to join us, go to PCUradio.com and click on the link for the chat room, or KDKPrankCalls.com and click on the link for the chat room, or if you're an IRC user, it's PCUradio.dyndns.org, and the room is PCU. And that's where you'll find us. Oh, we have an update from Randy Dandy, who proclaims that Blackout is a cum-felcher. And Master Stigum is scrolling us and got auto-booted by by Satan's bot. Oh, you had fair warning, Master Stigum. Now you're banned by Satan's bot for scrolling. And on the phone here with us now, we have Zachary B. from CollegeSucks.org, an old friend of mine. Hello? I actually ran across the room to go and answer the phone before you hung up because I wanted to speak to you. My old friend Zachary B.
Why do you gotta keep saying my name?
I'm not saying your name, I'm saying Zachary B.
Yeah, how about you just call me Jesus?
Okay, I'll call you Jesus. But it's hard for me to say J's when I'm drunk.
No, I know. No, it's okay.
So, you're listening to us late? You're not going out and partying tonight?
No, we just got done watching some coupling episodes. I highly recommend that British sitcom. It's good.
Coupling?
Yeah, have you seen it?
No, not yet. But it sounds like a softcore thing.
Oh, no, you'd love it. Oh, man, it's fucking hysterical. Like the last episode we just watched, this guy that's supposedly hung like a donkey, he has a hard time getting an erection.
I've noticed that. If you ever watch like big dick porn, the really, really big dick guys can hardly ever get it hard.
But no, this is the first time it happened to the character, so it was like a big deal.
Oh.
But that was one of the side stories going on in that particular one.
Cool.
But no, you should check it out. Rent it from your library or Blockbuster should have it.
Do you know about all of the drama that's been going down lately?
No. Why? With drama? You have drama?
Yeah.
Wait,
imagine me with drama going on.
I know, it's hard to believe.
Blackout killed our bulletin boards. Well, not Blackout himself, but one of his cronies killed our bulletin boards.
I know, it's the thing. Oh, man. Blackout's getting crazy.
He's been fucking nuts for a year or more. We broke his brain, like me and Monkey Richie and Josh and Hellbringer, and drove him insane like 2 years ago.
Why did you guys drive him insane?
Why? Because it was fun. How is another story?
Blackout's a human being, man.
Huh?
Blackout's a human being.
Barely.
Oh my God, listen to you. I can't believe you talk like that about Blackout.
He ordered people to attack my chat room.
He ordered them? What is he, like Napoleon or something?
Exactly, like I do.
What is he,
when I
command
visit
people?
him, I say, go attack his bulletin board, or go attack his chat room, and they do. And he did it to me.
Are you serious?
Right now, it's like a big pissing contest back and forth, and nobody wins except for the people who like to see us fight. And I've been saying that for the longest time, but still they attack me. And we haven't done shit. Because one of my douchey listeners went and got his chat room shut down.
Alright. Hello?
Hello.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard you taking a piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how long of a cord we got on it.
That's class.
I know.
You're not even on the cord list?
What?
You're not even on the cord list?
No, I'm using this. I like this one better.
When's the last time you done a prank call, fucker?
I tried to do some not too long ago. But no, I've been writing a lot of shit.
You writing comedy, stand-up and shit?
Oh, well, stand-up and skit ideas and all this bullshit.
It would be cool if everyone's wanting to share something with us.
If I shared something?
Yeah. Like,
I know, but I
stand-up or something.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna. I don't want. If anything, like I would share, like I would do some. I've been writing some really weird skits.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once I do, I'll lay down all the audio tracks and shit like that.
How have you and Ann been?
We're doing okay.
You guys are like, you're like hopelessly in love and you're always constant, you know? Nothing ever changes.
What are you talking about?
Like, if you called and said one day that you weren't dating Ann anymore, I wouldn't even believe you.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it's just basically I settled for her, you know. You should see the look she's giving me right now. She just got a laptop. I was seeing if she was listening.
You're not getting sex for a week.
Oh, here, you talk to her for a second.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Well, you even sound sexy.
What?
Sexy Ann on the phone, everybody. Sexy Ann. Does it... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
That's okay. You want to judge me on my voice. That's fine. That's all you're going off of. That's all you have.
Well, no, Zach sent me nude pics once.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
But he did send me nudes of himself, which I thought was weird.
I bet he did. He likes to do that to people.
Does he really? He told me about the time he wanted to jump in the window and, like, shake his stick around. Or he did. He jumped in the front window and he was flopping his stick around.
Yeah, remember that? The jumping dance.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yes. So you're making prank calls tonight, huh?
Yeah, we've been doing some pretty good calls. We've had some pretty good luck so far tonight.
Yeah, well, we've been listening. That doesn't really do money anymore.
Not anymore?
No, he's working on comedy.
Oh, Principal over comedy?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I mean, like stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Prank calls are improvisational telephone comedy. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like making some prank calls?
Me?
Yeah, why not?
No.
No? What about Zach?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Zach wants to do a call?
Yeah.
Sure.
Awesome.
It's the phone then, and do a good call.
Cool.
All right.
I'm so excited. Do you think I'd be bummed out that the bulletin boards are brought down by somebody of such obvious lesser talent than I?
It's so weird.
Have you noticed that we're beating Blackout finally?
You're beating Blackout?
Yeah, in 3 years we've done what it's taken him more than 10 years to do.
I know you create a following. Well, I would say, like, Blackout's more into the business aspect of it. You know, he's trying to make a buck off of it as well.
Yeah, he's a prank whore.
But no, well, like, think about it. You know, and even you're kind of pricey. But,
I'm pricey?
Yeah, on your prank CDs.
$7 for an
you should be giving those away practically. Like, honestly, why don't you give more shit away?
Well,
like, Skip Dumb contest.
I always give. You see, you don't listen. I always give, like, stupid shit away.
No, I know, but I'm talking, like, if you really wanted to get, like, your prank phone calls out there. You should be unloading them, man.
You know I'm broke, right?
You're losing money on it.
You know we're broke, right?
Who?
Me.
You're broke?
Of course, we're always broke.
Oh, you guys buy a bunch of junk shit all the time.
Keith only has but a part-time job now. I'm carrying all the bills.
Oh, he only has a part-time?
Yeah.
What happened?
He got fired from his job at the gas station.
Why?
Because he used one of those power staplers, and he drove some staplers through the till, and they fired him because somebody could have cut their fingers.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I know. Well, he had already given us 2 weeks' notice. They were just firing him because, you know how they always think that employees always steal shit in the last 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just came up with a bogus excuse to get rid of him.
I stole the boss's virginity.
You stole the boss's virginity?
Yeah.
The boss's daughter's better.
No. The daughter was too young.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she was only 15, not age of consent, so...
Oh, so you did research it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, I'm actually suggesting it.
You want to call up an old lady at the number for Wilbur Shady?
Sure.
Who
should I be?
Oh, that's up to you. How about Miranda?
Miranda, okay.
Okay. You're just happy I didn't say Thurston.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe you could help fix the bulletin boards.
Maybe.
I'll PayPal you.
Hello? 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 Hey, How's it going? I was just calling because I wanted to make sure you guys... This is Miranda. You guys are going to be ready for tomorrow, aren't you?
Who is this?
This is Miranda.
I'm sorry, but you have the wrong number.
No, it's over there.
I'm sorry, but you have the wrong number.
What? No, what number? Hey, here, hold on, let me get Paul. He dialed it. He's my secretary.
Hello? Yeah.
What number did you dial, honey?
It was 753-5218, and that's who we're talking to. That's Wilbur.
Wilbur?
That's Wilbur's old lady on the line. We need Wilbur.
Wilbur? Who are you?
This is Shady.
Yes, I know, but who are you?
This is Miranda.
Miranda who?
Secretary Paul. I'm sorry? This is Miranda Simmons.
I don't know who you're... My husband, Wilbur Shady, died 10 years ago.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know who you are.
No, we're from a market research firm.
Yes.
And no, we were just gathering data.
No.
Oh, you said he passed away. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. Some of the databases must be off, I suppose. Technology.
Yes.
No, I got this today from the internet. Why are you still using a dead man's phone number 10 years after he's gone?
That doesn't matter whose phone number I'm using. I'm his wife. I don't have to change a phone number.
He's not alive anymore. Who are you trying to hide from that? You're still using his name for a phone number.
Ma'am, Paul.
I'm sorry. I've had a couple beers tonight.
Paul, are you drinking on the job again? Ma'am, I apologize. Looks like the help's getting
Please enter the number you wish to call.
I didn't even hear her hang up. That is sort of weird, though, that somebody would use the phone listing of a dead man 10 years after.
Oh, how many numbers have we ran into like that?
Every time I call people with you, we get someone who's dead.
Like, hey, it's a trick I got. That's why I don't just make phone calls anymore.
Yeah, every time you call, it's like somebody who's dead. Or maybe...
Yeah, I'm just surrounded by death. You know, the Iraq War goes on, people die from that every fucking day.
Yeah. So we're going to call Dick Flexer, who's an old guy who's probably also dead.
Okay, I'll be Thurston. Okay, who wants how many, oh man. Who should I be?
I want to see Thurston. The return of Thurston.
The return of Thurston? No.
Yeah, it's been so long.
No, I can't do Thurston anymore. I've been drinking too much water and eating too much tofu.
It's like falling off a bike. You never figure it out.
No, I did. I fell off my bike the other day and I went for a bike ride in the nice weather.
And you hit your head and you forgot how to do Thurston?
No, I didn't see one of the speed humps. And then I was waving to one of my friends and went, oh!
You go over the handlebars?
Did I go over the handlebars?
Yeah.
Well, like, if my bike swings, you ever see, you know how you can put weight on the front tire and then the back side swings around?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hit one of the bumps, it swung around, and then, I jumped off of the seat and did a backflip and landed on my leg funny.
Oh, so you hurt yourself. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. You get old and clumsy.
That didn't happen.
But we're still going to call it Dick Flexer.
No, no one said anything. My husband died 10 years ago. Come on. No one answered. No one paid attention to the guy talking. Anyway, yeah, we'll just call this Thurston.
Okay.
Okay. Hello? Dick. How are you? Hello? Thurston. Long time no talk. What have you been up to these days? Who is this? This Thurston. I've been sitting in my hotel room, watching a little bit of the TV, and I decided to give you a call. I think you have the wrong number. No, I had one of the bellhops waiting for the phone book and dial it. So a pair of good eyes read it, so I gave her the system. Who did you want? This Dick, isn't it? Who? Dick. No. Who is this? I won't tell you, but it's not that. What do you go by Richard now? I mean, it's been so long since we last talked. Who is this? This is Christian. Christian?
thing for some water.
Yeah, I don't know who you are.
No, I'm trying to remember the name of the bar. You were in New York City not too long ago, weren't you?
New York City?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
No. Are you sure? I mean, it could have been a long time ago. I am an orderly man.
It's been 20 years since I was in New York City. You have the wrong number. Goodbye.
No, I remember it happened in Allentown. Damn it. He was from Allentown, Pennsylvania. That was him, though, but he was denying it was him because you were calling him Dick. He's like one of those people who has an aversion to the shortening of his name. From now on, anybody that calls me Dave, I'm going to ignore them. I had to play records for myself after that one. You know, it's like hearing an old friend, being able to hear Thurston again, because you have one of those rare characters where just hearing the voice will make me laugh.
Yeah. I think it's just because you know the voice that's doing it.
Well, it's hard to imagine that voice coming from what I know you look like. That's for sure.
I know, that's the weird thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it is. It's a nice mind fuck to it. No, it's true.
Do you want to try again, or are we done here?
No. Oh, yeah, you're not organized.
Well, if it were up to me, I'd be on the phone making packs with you.
Whoa, did you see that? Black on the rules. KDK is a faggot and gives it to you all in the ass.
Really? In the chat room?
Yeah. Yeah, like Steven.
Oh, wow. See, they're all jealous because we get so many more listeners than he does. We have so many more people than he's ever had in his chat room.
And I asked the question.
And now we beat him on a global scale on the Alexa ratings.
I know.
What were you saying?
Oh, it's funny.
They're a bunch of jealous bitches.
No, the rivalry is just, it's hilarious.
Do you think you would be able to, if I gave you access, do you think you'd be able to take a look and see what they did to the board and fix the table?
I might. But like, what did they do?
I don't know. If you try to go to the forum, it says, like, nigger. It gives, like, an error message with the word nigger in it, like they think I'm black or something. Because I sound so ethnic.
Huh. That's really dumb.
Yeah, it is.
It's like hate crime, dude.
That shows you the mentality of the people who are doing it, that they're leaving
I don't get
on the fucking bulletin board.
I just get an error saying they couldn't find that directory.
Well, yeah, that's because I was planning on making another bulletin board and I never did, because I say fuck it now because they're only going to attack it again, so why bother?
What was yours? PHP? Yeah, I found it.
It was PHP BB2.
No, it's saying it just can't connect to the database.
Yeah, I think I deleted I just deleted everything. Fuck it.
Yeah, so you fucked it up, so I can't recover it.
No, I have the backup. All I want to do is save the tables so that I can start another forum and import the tables with all the.
Just do that, Ben.
I don't know how. I'm an idiot.
Oh God! Do you know how to read?
I was looking at MySQL like all afternoon.
Don't look at the MySQL. Just go get the PHPV thing and look up how to restore from a backup. Did you back up through PHPB or did you back up through the PowerWeb MySQL thing?
That's it. I got the backup from the MySQL.
Okay, so then you just gotta go on there and click restore, and then it'll ask you for the file, and it restores the database, and then you just reinstall PHPB, and you just point it to that database. Come on, you can do it. You just don't want to because it'll take a little bit of time.
I know.
Well, at least say that instead of lying and saying you don't know how to do it. Smelly.
But it brings the people more to my side if I act like it's gone forever. You know
I know.
Because I'm the put-upon dork that people are picking on, and they rally to my side.
Who rallies to your side?
All the listeners. All the
listeners?
Yeah.
No, those are fag hags that rally to your side.
No, there's only a couple of those.
I know, it's funny. I always love that term when you say it.
Somebody just sent me, like, penis pics the other night, too.
Really?
He's like, sorry, I got razor bumps because I've been shaved the day before.
You just said I have razor bumps, I shaved the day before?
Yeah, the guy who sent me his dick pics, he's like, I got razor bumps because I shaved the day before.
Wait, so these guys were...
Not these guys, just this one guy sent me pictures of his dick.
And he shaved the day before?
Yeah, because he had razor bumps.
Is that big in the gay community?
No, he was just like trying to say I'm not always that unattractive.
Oh, Brown was at that end?
Well, from the penis, no, I guess not. But he looks like a thinner version of the Numma Numma Kid.
The Numma Numma?
You know, Maya hee, Maya hoo. You know that Fat Kid song?
Yeah, I remember that.
He looks like him, only thinner and older.
Huh. This is crazy.
Let's see who else we can try. Let me try one of Neo's numbers, because we haven't done any of her numbers yet tonight. You remember Little Eagle Neo, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, we got,
You don't have to say that.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, I'm looking for Anthony. No, Spaziante.
Who's this?
This is Maurice.
Who?
Maurice.
Who's that?
I'm a friend of Antonio's.
Who are you?
My name is Maurice Rosenthal, and I'm on the phone with my friend. Say hello.
Hey.
That's Thurston.
How's it going? I mean, we haven't talked in a while. Did you ask her? Are you guys coming out for the breakfast?
I haven't gotten him on the phone yet.
No.
What a bitch. I love how other people assume that someone else doesn't know who you are.
Yeah.
Okay, Lita Kuntape.
Okay.
Lita Kuntape, because we're so mature, we're calling somebody with cunt in their name.
Oh.
Hey.
Hello?
Hello, this is Ed, and I'm calling for Lita.
Uh-huh.
Lita, how are you doing, dear?
Who's calling?
This is Ed. I saw you at the supermarket today, and you're the lady that backed into my car and left a note. So I called the number, and I want you to give me your insurance information.
I don't know that.
Hello?
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 Grandpa, are you calling for the person that hit us today?
I'm looking for Mrs. Kuntape. Damn it. We lost him already. Damn.
This is...
I can't believe the blackout people are still attacking me. When are they going to get over their humiliating defeat?
Well...
Because think about it, blackout's been around for like 10 years, and it's taken me, 2.5 years to get what has taken, more than what it's taken him 10 years to do.
Wow. I know this rivalry is just crazy.
It's not even a rivalry, because I don't hate Blackout. He fucking hates me, and he sends all these douches to attack me constantly, which pisses off the people who listen to my show, and then they go attack him, and he blames me, and he sends more after me. It's like an unending cycle.
Oh, man, it's nasty.
Yeah, if somebody's got Blackout's number, send it to me. I know the monkey phone kids. You have Blackout's number, send it to me, and I'll call him on a cell phone. Try to talk some sense into his stupid ass.
Yeah, let's call Blackout.
Yeah, somebody send Blackout's number, and we'll both call him. Talk some sense into him. Because you know damn well he's putting people up to doing this.
I don't know if you really know that, but...
Well, he's got 10 people who listen to his show. How many are going to be motivated to come after me, like risking getting in trouble by doxing my site and attacking the forums and shit?
Crazy people. People that are bored, man. This shit happens all the time.
Well, I know who it is, but I'm not saying it. It's a third party that hates both me and Blackout.
That's doing it?
I'm going to mute the microphone and I'll tell you who it is.
No, you don't have to tell me. Well, it'll be like drama.
You know who it is.
Mystery.
You guess who it is, and I won't say nothing.
Okay.
Go ahead and guess.
I know, I just did. Did you hear it?
No.
Oh. Who's that? I can't remember that guy. I think he made fun of me or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know.
It's a bitter fellow lesser prank caller.
I don't know.
Okay, well.
I know. Well, I mean, it is irrelevant. I mean, that's how...
I think you know what I'm talking about, but you just don't want to say it because you know they'll start doxing your site and stealing your bulletin board.
Well, no, it's not so much that. It's really, I can't remember.
I don't even know. there anyway.
No, there's so many like little prank phone callers that talk to me. And,
well, oh, really? You talk to a lot of little prank callers?
Oh, they email me all the time.
I talk to the little ones, like the beginners, because they need hosting for the website and shit.
Yeah. So you got like a lot of the shit that I don't know. Like there's some sect of I miss like everyone thinks you have to be all sexual or cussing all the time.
Well, that's one segment of prank calls, yeah.
Yeah, but I would say that the majority of people like, well, yeah, it's okay to have. It's kind of like any kind of comedy. Dick humor is really easy to do.
Well, sometimes it's fun if it's done right to just call somebody and curse them out, but a lot of people try to do it and it's just mean. Well,
I mean, they gotta instigate it. And I would say, like, ultimately, it's more fun to let them get all crazy.
Did you hear that call that Sean made earlier to those people?
No, I don't think I was.
Oh, you missed a great call. Sean did a great 10-minute prank call to these people. They're like, give us your number so we can have it traced and send the cops to your house.
Wow. Why would they get all bent out of shape?
Because they're uptight rich people who don't like people calling them and they don't know who they are. It's fucking Connecticut. Oh shit, my phone is beeping.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye before the phone cuts out on me.
Alright.
I don't want you to think I'm hanging up on you abruptly, so I'm gonna tell you beforehand the phone is about to die. But everybody visit collegesucks.org, and hopefully you'll update someday soon.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, yeah, something's bound to go up there at some point.
And if you can help me with the forum, I'll PayPal you the bucks to make it worth your while.
I'll listen to you.
Well, I don't want you to feel like I'm using you for your knowledge.
Yeah, you are. It's okay. No, I get used to...
Shit, the phone died. Well, Zach, I'm not looking to rip anybody off. I'll gladly pay you for your knowledge if you can help me out and fix the forms so that they're back. Or the people who broke them. I'll pay you to fix them. It doesn't matter. And, Master Stigum is saying that he's getting fed up with blackout people spamming the chat room. Prank Master is trying once again to give me the phone number for Wing. And maybe I'll try that later on. Viper Matrix says, Christian Slater verbally bitch-slapped him into insanity, by the way. Deadman says he's got a shot and a half of 80 proof J&B Scotch whiskey left. So, you know what? I'm going to join you. I'm going to take another shot. I got my little, I'm using a Hiram Walker Peppermint Schnapps shot glass. One of the ones that the people always give you for free at the liquor store. Actually, not me, because I don't go to the liquor store very often, but it was given to me by my ex-boyfriend, who was an alcoholic. So every time he went into the liquor store, he was probably basically responsible for supporting at least 5% of their business with his drinking. So they used to give him all the shot glasses that they send out as promotional items. You want to say hello, little guy? Say hello to the nice people. Julian? You coughed up a hairball for everyone earlier. Say hello? No? Maybe you guys want to say hello? Say hello, Mousy. 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 Now I'm calling the other cats and Julian wants to talk again. Julian. Mousy. Julian. Say something. He's just walking around in circles and like wrapping the cord around his tail and shit. This just coming in from Master Stigum Wina Piman Nuka. So whatever that means, I bet I probably just cursed Wing out. Milkman says, could you do some of your characters as host of the show when you're not doing calls? No, that's kind of stupid and pointless, isn't it? I got my shot here. I'm doing a shot of, let me look. It's 80 proof Smirnoff triple distilled vodka. Smirnoff Premium triple distilled vodka. It's supposed to be good, but it still tastes like dirty turtle aquarium water. Not that I know what that tastes like. I know what it smells like. Oof. I grew up on a very small pond in Connecticut called Ball Pond because I lived in New Fairfield, where the pond is located, ironically. And one night, me and my ex-boyfriend, when we were about 8, or no, it must have been earlier. maybe when we were about 15 or 16, we were skinny dipping in the pond, and apparently the turtle eggs must have just hatched, because all these teeny tiny little turtles were washing up on shore, and we collected literally like 20 turtles. And I took them home and I put them in an aquarium, and I used to feed them like lettuce and like greens, and like I used to go to the beach and pick seaweed for the turtles to eat and bring it home and shit. And I washed out the aquarium. I used to go and get the same water from the beach so that I wouldn't kill the turtles with tap water and shit. And after a while, turtles fucking smell. Because they're all shitting in the same place, and the whole fucking bedroom stunk like turtles, and until I eventually had to go back to the beach with the aquarium and let all the turtles go. But I probably helped the ecosystem, because I collected them when they were small and vulnerable, and by the time I let them go, they were like 2 or 3 inches big, so they were at least a little larger, a little bigger enough to be able to defend themselves from predators, like there's any kind of predators in Connecticut, aside from maybe like some seagulls that happen to be flying over. Okay, let me take my shot here. And this will probably be the last alcohol of the night, because I've had 4 beers and 1 shot already. So if I have 1 more shot, that means I'm working on 5 alcoholic drinks, which is my limit. That's what it takes me to get drunk, 5 drinks. 5 beers or 5 shots or whatever it is, or a combination of the both. That's what it takes for me to get drunk. And Deadman says that he was banned from the chat room. So, Deadman, if you were banned from the chat room, send me your IP. Actually, it looks like he changed his name to Deadman in the chat room. 3 different people just tried to enter and all got banned, trying to spam Blackout. What a fucking loser. You know, he's been spamming so desperately for so long, you think at least a couple people would have started listening, but he carries 10 people. We beat him 4-1 with fucking reruns of this show on a Thursday night. Everybody, even if they didn't even hear the show, always complain that it's a rerun. Even if they'd never heard it before. It's still brand new to them, but they still complain because it's not absolutely live. Like I am right now, 12:14 in the a.m. Sunday morning, 5/22/2005. I must be snuffy because I'm sniffing this shot and I'm not really smelling much of anything. Okay, I just got it right there. It smells like rubbing alcohol. So I'm going to drink some rubbing... Oh, I just spilled some rubbing alcohol. Let me find something to mop it up with. Fuck it, I'll just use my shirt. There we go. Mopping up the vodka with my shirt. Lovely. I always knew life would come to this for me. And I'm recharging the phone because I'm hoping that Ted will be calling in at some point during the program, because I spoke to him earlier before the program, and he said he was taking Karen out for dinner, and that he would give us a call in once he got home. So hopefully, by the time Ted gets home, the phone will be charged, and we'll be able to do at least a good half hour of prank calls with our good buddy Ted. And Ted actually forwarded some emails to me from Blackout, where Blackout's trying to badmouth me and make me seem like I'm going nuts and unstable, when he's the one bringing down my bulletin boards and obsessing over stupid shit like that. As a matter of fact, all the haters are probably disappointed that I'm not upset about the bulletin boards being gone, because the sad fact is that I was never a very good housekeeper when it came to the bulletin boards, and I never deleted like stupid shit that should have been deleted, and it just got cluttered with a bunch of nonsense shit that wasn't worth reading, that only had like 1 reply to it and shit. So now when I eventually build a new bulletin board, I'm going to be ruthless. I'm going to register a new character, Joe Rosenthal, and she's going to be the new forum Nazi. Because I don't want people to think I'm the one being a prick. I'm going to blame it on Joe. Okay, I'm going to take my shot. A sip of beer, a shot, another sip of beer. Now that was... I was about to say that wasn't bad at all right before it gave me a kick in the ass. Oh. Pardon me while I wipe my mouth with my shirt. My shirt is full of all sorts of different types of alcohol tonight. Beer and vodka and people be able to smoke my shirt when I'm dead and be able to get a good buzz off of it. Doofa. Anyway, I'm going to play this clip from Peter and Ray, and then I'm going to go back to the chat room and check in what everybody's saying. So if you're not in there and you have something to say, go to PCRadio.com or KDKPrankCalls.com and click on the link for the chat room. You can join us the Java way, or if you're an IRC user, the address is PCUradio.dynDNS.org. The room is PCU, and I'll see you in there. Right now, let's listen to something from Peter and Ray about toenails.
And he decided he would go on salt clippers. I never heard anything as silly and as ridiculous as that. So shut up, little man. Shut up, little man. Shut up, little man. I didn't see you trying to cut your toenails. I don't want to see you cut your toenails, so why would I worry about it? For God's sake, shut up, little man. I don't want to watch you cut your toenails. Don't do that. Those are all mine. Those are all mine. I pay for them. Not you. I pay for them, not you. I would like to have eaten tonight also, but I can't because of you talking about toenails. Nobody wants to watch you cut your toenails, and nobody would steal your toenail clippers. Think everything's fun, it's not. And I want you to quit stealing my vodka. No. I know what you're doing. Sorry, I see what happened. I mark it and I find what is happening. You're a liar, Ray.
You're a rotten little liar man.
You're a rotten little liar man. Lady. Pardon me, lady.
I don't want to get out and pack a cigarette here.
Yeah, get me some vodka.
Fuck you, Tucker.
Get me some vodka. You
Go
want
ahead.
some vodka.
You drank it yourself.
No, I didn't. Ray.
But-
No, I didn't. Ray, you want to get cigarettes?
Yes.
Hey, give me a pack. Get me some vodka, sir.
I wouldn't get you a fucking...
You stole my
I
money
wouldn't
and
get
you
you...
put me in jail. Come on.
I wouldn't get you shit.
Go ahead. That's
If you want cigarettes, just do it again.
I don't want cigarettes. I have cigarettes.
No, that's right.
I always do have cigarettes. No. And I don't ask for money either.
I'll pay you.
I don't ask for money. You do every time. You're a cheap little bitch.
I don't ask for money.
Yeah.
$1.75. Give me a pack of Marlboro.
Marlboro
Marlboro
vodka.
Yeah.
No way. You cocksucker. I wouldn't buy you a fucking...
Of course you drank it all up.
I don't think
You drank it.
You're a lying son of a...
I am not a lying son of a bitch. You know exactly what happened. You drank it, and you drunk the wine, and you are drunk. And that is why you did what you did. Now Tony is seeing what it's about.
I already told Tony I thought you was a liar and a thief and a cheat.
I know, that's what I started to say to him, and he said, and you said, no, you had never said that. Now you're saying it.
Oh, I certainly did. I said you're a liar and a thief and a cheat. That is what you are, you cocksucker. So get away from me. And stay away from me, you dirty son of a bitch. Don't even get close to me. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you get close.
No, you won't hurt me.
No, I probably won't.
You try to attack me, you will be killed yourself.
Try it, you
Shut up,
motherfucker.
man.
Try it, you piece of shit.
All right, Tony, you see what it is.
I'll kill you. You come to me, you cocksucker. I'll kill you.
I don't understand why you...
I'll put you in a fucking hospital, you fat piece of shit. I will. Tony wants to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. So why... Go on, then! Get your ass out of here. Then why don't you shut up? Good, then get your ass back to your bed, you dirty son of a bitch. And let's start paying the rent we're supposed to. Get away from me, you fat piece of shit. Goddamn. I don't call you a fat piece of shit, and I don't think it's right for you to do that. You're a damn lying son of a bitch, and you ain't never told a fucking truth in your life. Why don't you be quiet and let the rest of us go to sleep? I'll be glad to. Then do it. But I don't take no shit from you, you fat motherfucker. Do it then.
For English, press 1. Please enter your...
I'll bring charges. Shut up, Ray!
$2.42. Please enter the number you wish to call.
Go ahead, you fat motherfucker. I'm not a fat motherfucker, asshole. You ain't nothing else. Then shut up! Shut up, Ray! Get away from me, you son of a bitch. I am not close to you.
You have 48 minutes.
Okay, we're trying to call Wing right now, for those of you curious. We're calling New Zealand for Wing right now.
You have reached 522 message, and I'll get it to you as soon as I can.
Hello, Wing. This is Dave Karen calling from PC Radio. We were hoping to do a spontaneous live on-air interview. If you're there, could you please pick up? It would be great exposure. We are the #1 comedy radio station on the internet. And everybody's a big fan of yours, Wing. As a matter of fact, I do a really good Wing impression if you'd like to hear. I can do, my favorite song of yours is Close to You, so I can do my impression of Close to You if you'd like, and maybe you'll pick up while I'm singing. And I'm going to play some of your music in the background so I can sing along. Okay? La, 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 la.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you.
Hello? Well, give us a call back sometime. If you want to call in toll-free to the radio show tonight, it's 1-866-520-4866. Thank you. Well, I guess we're not going to get any Wing goodness tonight. We're all cheated. We're all cheated from being able to listen to Wing tonight. Aren't we all disappointed?
We could write our names here in the mud.
If there's anybody listening who knows what time it is in New Zealand, we probably just call Wing at like fucking 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning or some shit. If anybody knows what time it is in New Zealand right now, give us an IM and let us know at PCU Live or in the chat room.
No one's around to see them. We can hang our shoes here.
And shout-outs to my lovey-dovey in the chat room. That's right, Keith. Keith is hanging out in the chat room. My one and only, my life mate. Keith the Bone hanging out in the chat room. Everybody say hello to him and be nice or I'm going to ban your ass.
In a tree, no one's around to steal away. Let's go down together.
You're on the air.
Hello? Hey. Hey.
Everybody, we have on the line here our kind and generous benefactor. Despite all of my eviality, my wicked and twisted insanity. We are on the phone with Ted from PCRadio.com.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Everybody, Rumba.
You know, grammar check sucks. That's all I can. In Microsoft Word, I'm trying to finish my report tonight. And I figure, I had written about, what is it? It's 55 pages long.
Yeah. Wow. Holy shit.
And,
55 computer printed pages?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking long.
That's a major fucking project.
Yeah, and then, plus I had to implement all the code that the paper is talking about.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I never bother you when you're doing your shit, because I'm always like, you got better things to be doing than be talking to my stupid ass.
Oh, but you're my friend. I like talking to you.
Yeah, despite all the ideality that Blackout says I represent.
Yeah, you're just, you're my KDK after all.
That's right. I didn't explain that on the air, but Blackout sent an email to Dad saying that you're KDK. Your KDK is out of control, as if you have any kind of control over anybody, but I don't know. Apparently he thinks you're the puppet master.
Yeah, like, he said something like, you provide the bandwidth and the services. It's like you couldn't get your own fucking Shoutcast server or something and do your own show. It's like...
Well, he hasn't, so he's assuming that everybody's leeching off of somebody else the way he does. So he's assuming that you're my Randy.
What does his Randy do for him? Does he...
Randy Owens Host.net. Randy Owens Host.net. And he gives him free Shoutcast server and free bandwidth and all this shit for nothing. Because he mistakenly thinks that Blackout's going to be famous someday.
Right.
Right.
All I know is that people better stop fucking attacking my Linux box, or I'm going to take all these IP addresses.
Oh, it was funny. All this afternoon, while I'm looking at the MySQL and I'm trying to figure out what they did to the database, constantly I'm getting like pop-ups that worms were blocked from trying to be forced into my computer and shit. They're constantly, at least 30 or 40 times today, they tried to send me worms.
I have not gotten a virus in like a year. And all of a sudden, in the last 2 weeks, I had like 4 or 5 viruses I had to clean off the computer.
Because I want to see bad things happen. And bad things, to me. One thing I've noticed throughout my life is I always try to treat people fairly. And bad things always happen to people who treat me like shit. I'm serious. People who fucked me over in the past, they found out that they've had heart conditions and they've had tornadoes hit their house.
Are you saying that you have, like, voodoo powers?
No, I'm saying that I'm the second coming.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say something unbelievable.
Yeah. I'm the second coming of Christ, and anybody who crosses me will face my Father's wrath.
The only way is through me.
Yeah. I'm Jesus. I've come back.
Jesus is already here.
Prank calls.
Jesus was already on the phone. So.
Yeah. No, I'm the real Jesus. I've come back to spread the love through prank calling.
You're the Messiah. I should know. I've followed a few.
That was a 5%er from Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Yeah.
My favorite Monty Python movie. I love that movie.
He made the bush fruitful by his word. You why all these people here eat up all my juniper berries?
My favorite scene is the one right before that where he's running from the people and he loses his sandals and they're all postulating about what the meaning of the sandals is. No, he means we need to gather sandals together.
And then he goes home and is like, go away!
It's hysterical. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and treat yourself to renting Monty Python's Life of Brian one of these days, people.
That was like the first thing that perked my true interest in my wife when she said, I like Monty Python. And that was just a symbol to me.
Well, yeah. If you have a similar sense of humor, it's a good sign that you're going to be able to get along pretty well.
Right. Because imagine if she didn't think this stuff that I do is funny.
Yeah.
She'd be constantly annoyed.
Exactly.
It's like when I play Wing in the background, like when I was playing a show, she would just like started singing at the same time.
Did she really? She was singing along to Wing when I was playing?
Yeah. That lady is nuts.
You're a lucky man. But that was her
real
lover.
In many ways. Every time I go downtown and I see the people sleeping on the sidewalk or, hunting in the garbage can for that prized can that's worth 5 cents, I'm constantly reminded how lucky I am. But I do remind myself that I work hard for it and I make sacrifices. But there are a lot of us who work very hard and don't get anything for it. So.
Yeah, like me. Well, we did make a good chunk of change off of the Google ads.
Already?
Yeah, that first half a day that we had the Google ads up, we made like $8.
Oh wow!
So I'd be more than happy to to foot the bill for PCU completely if the Google ads are going to end up paying for it, because, you know, why should you be paying out of our pocket when we have fans who will support it for us? And everybody listening out there, there's an easy and cheap way, well, an easy and free way that you can help support PCU by going to kdkprankcalls.com and clicking on that banner. Because whether you buy something or not, we get a little bit of money off of that. So that'll help pay for
Wasn't
PCU.
there a time where you could get paid for browsing the web? There was this one thing, I forgot what it was, but you got paid for how many hours you're browsing the web, and some people wrote a hack for it that would, like, just, like, open up Internet Explorer and go around and click on shit.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting that behavior, though.
No, not at all. Yeah, somebody write a program that will just go to our site and constantly open up the different Google banners, like all day long.
You know, Star Wars 3 is sad.
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, because
You
Friday,
saw it already?
Yeah, well, I stood in line because our work treated us to it because we...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me you had like a work field trip to a theater. That is really cool for your work to do that.
Yeah, because we had a release party, and that was it.
That's awesome, though. Yeah. That's awesome that your employer would pay you and support something like that.
Yeah, it's cool. And you know, and basically you get the you get the rest of the day off.
From what I hear, the movie isn't very good, though. Just like the others, it's better than the others, but it's still a huge downer, from what I hear.
I don't know. I was down more emotionally. It wasn't that the movie wasn't good, but...
Well, that's what I mean. It's like a bummer because Amidala dies, and, you know, Anakin goes evil, and...
Yeah, and gets turned into a bloody stump, and then fitted
turned into a bloody torso.
Yeah.
And then put in the Darth Vader... It's exciting to see him put in the Darth Vader mask, I imagine, though.
Yeah, one thing... now I understand why how he became Darth Vader, but I still don't understand... like how the mask was chosen, like the design of his suit, like where the hell did that come from?
Well, the mask basically includes a breathing apparatus that he needed after his lungs were scorched in the volcano. And that's why he breathes with like the.
Do you notice he has a red and green button on his chest?
Like Anakin or Darth?
Well, Darth, right? After he's in the suit, he has a red and green button on his chest. So, like, couldn't you just like hit the red button and shut him down?
I haven't seen the movie yet because I'm waiting until the crowds die down, because I totally don't want to see it with a crowd full of people who are going to be carrying on and cheering at the stupidest shit, like when I went to go see The Ring 2.
Yeah, when I sat down, like as soon as the Lucasfilm thing came up, people started cheering and clapping.
Yeah, you got to expect that in the first couple weeks.
But, I mean, this is San Jose, so people, I don't know, people are different. I didn't see anybody in costume. There were two people with lightsabers, but they weren't very animated.
I actually know somebody who makes his own lightsabers, and he won't buy the ones that are for sale because they can't be used in real combat. He makes his own out of, like, shatterproof plastic, like bulletproof plastic and shit.
And he puts, an incandescent tube in the center?
Yeah, he does.
I mean, fluorescent.
He's shown them to me before, and they look like they're right out of the movie. They look identical, and, you know, if you're a dork, you'd probably cream your pants to have one. But still, you know, this guy's a grown man and spending how many man-hours to build a fucking lightsaber? But it would be funny to pull out a lightsaber and have, like, a mock battle just in, like, the middle of a diner or something. And then, like, put it away and walk out. And just record everybody's reaction.
Man.
So we've had a very star-studded night tonight. We have Zachary B. calling in to do a funny prank, and Sean Ward blew the walls off the place with a hysterical prank call tonight that you missed, Ed. I'm going to have to send that to you sometime later. Sean Ward really knocked it out of the park tonight.
Oh, cool.
But do you feel like doing a prank call?
Sure. Do we have anybody interesting to call?
Oh, we always have interesting people we can call.
Interesting names.
We've always got funny people that we can call. Mr. Peepers seems to be working out well tonight. So let's see. We got a redneck lady, we got a black lady, and we got a black guy. Or a woman with a British accent.
Woman with a British accent. I'll take...
I'll take Black Lady for 500, please.
So I do have Black Lady as an option?
Well, it's Black Lady, Black Guy, Redneck Lady, and British Lady.
It's a toss-up between Black Lady and Redneck Lady.
Okay, let's try the Redneck Lady, because we always pick on the black folks. Okay, her name is Aline Queen. Aline Queen.
Come down and get me from the bus station.
So it's Aline Queen, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello?
Aline, how you doing, baby?
Who's calling?
But this is Therese.
What can I see you?
Say what?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Can you talk up a little bit on the phone?
Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Who do you want to speak with again?
This is Therese.
And who would you like to speak to?
I want to talk to Eileen.
I believe she's in the bed since it's after midnight.
It's after midnight? Now, she said that she wanted me to come to a party and beepo for her.
We're not having a party here. I'm sorry.
She said that I had that the kind of beepo that I be slamming is the kind of stuff she wanted. It was like, you know, it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
See, I know how to beepo and hum at the same time. Now, that's a rare talent.
Alright.
I learned it from Maurice in the 8th grade.
Uh-huh. Okay, but we're not having a party here tonight, so...
Oh, I see. So you're trying to back out the deal. I still got to get paid, though. I turned down lots of people. I mean, lots of people. There are people calling me all over the place to hear me beepo.
Well, if you've got some information to bill somebody, then bill away.
All right, then. I'm going to send you the bill. It's going to be about $500.
Okay, do what you gotta do.
Okay, then. Be sweet, honey.
Dad, I never knew you could beatbox like that.
You know where I got that from? There actually was a kid in 8th grade named Martise Torrey. I'll never forget the kid. He used to hum and beatbox at the same time, and everybody thought it was like the coolest talent in the world. They would sit around him on the playground while he beatboxed. I mean, talk about ghetto.
If Sean were still here, he'd be in awe. We also have,
Yeah, and while I'm doing that, I'm reading sentences like, "This is accomplished by generating actionable buttons next to each entry in the provided lists, which will cause updates to the back-end MySQL database table." You know, it's just like, there are definitely two different halves to my brain.
Well, that's the way it's got to be, though, because one half is sort of relieving the other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way it is with me, because I'm if you were to see me at work, you wouldn't believe that who I am online, because I'm intense and I take my job seriously, and I demand that everybody else take it as seriously as I do.
Do you remember when Rachel was around and you and I were talking about mortgages?
Uh-huh.
And then she was like,
she was all impressed that we're like actually responsible individuals and we have mortgages and like real jobs and shit.
She's like, well, I think she said something like, "You're a Pisces or something," I forget, but she said, "That's not the way you're supposed to be."
Yeah. Well, I'm a cusp baby because I'm on the day that Aquarius turns to Pisces.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like stuck in the middle somewhere. I have the traits of both. But let's prank somebody named, let's call a black guy named Jack Queen. Or his wife Eileen. Jack Queen or his wife Eileen.
Okay.
Or do you want somebody else?
What? Oh, we already called the redneck. Okay, so yeah, we'll call the black lady.
We got the British lady. We got an old lady.
I don't think I can do a British accent, though. I don't think I have to, but...
Okay, so let's just do Eileen and Jack Queen, black couple.
Okay.
From Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, we're really redneck. Mature to work in the do what?
Oh yeah, that's right. Do what?
Yes, hello?
Hi. Hi, this is Jack.
Calling, yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Do you hear that scratching in the line?
Who are you calling, please?
Well, I keep making phone calls, and it keeps tapping into other people's numbers, and it's this number. So, every time I get my phone bill, I get calls on my phone bill from your house.
Wow, that's strange. I don't know how that would work.
Could it be possible that you splice the wires and are using my phone line?
Oh, no, not at all. Where are you located?
Well, see, then you would be able to retaliate.
No, what state are you in?
I'm in a state of confusion about the
I
situation.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm in Georgia.
Well, I mean, of course I'm in Georgia, but, you know, I could be your neighbor or, you know, anyways.
I would just suggest you report.
I mean, how many times a week does someone need to call Korea?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I would suggest you report the problem to your phone company.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Yeah.
You have a very pleasant and nice evening. And you know, to help yourself sleep, don't forget to cover yourself with creams and oils.
Good night.
Good night.
You can rub yourself with all sorts of oils and liniments, and you'll be nice just dating yourself. I'm saying that because Keith is hanging out in the chat room tonight. I feel a little bizarre that my boyfriend is like listening from somewhere else.
Out of his mom's house.
Yeah. You know, I have a Rolodex.
Does it give you like
all his relatives' phone numbers in it. We ought to prank all of Keith's relatives.
Oh man, that'd be fun.
No, because they're old. A lot of them are decrepit. We might put them over the edge. They never forget me. Too much to handle after the mouse drama.
Okay, now you have my attention.
You're done with your paper?
Yeah,
you're writing your paper while you're talking to me. That's like commendable, definitely.
Oh, I have to learn to multitask, otherwise I won't talk to anybody.
Yeah, really. It's very important to reserve a little part of your life for the childish side of yourself. And that's
no, but I'm immature, damn it. I'm immature.
Well, you know you're completely mature, which is why you need the outlet for your immaturity. Otherwise you get pent up and angry and unsatisfied and, you know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You really do need an outlet for your creativity and immaturity sometimes. And that's why we have PSNBCU.
Well, I really believe that the more work the brain has to do, the more play it needs.
Yeah, I agree with that, totally. On that note, we have the phone number for somebody at the phone number for Wanda Douche-Me, who sounds like a gay guy.
Douche-Me?
I've never seen Mr. Peeper say that somebody sounded gay, so I'm kind of curious as to what this guy
what he thinks sounding gay.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious to hear what the gay guy sounds like. So we're going to call up, we don't know his name, but the phone number's for Wanda Douche-Me. Okay, I'll be right back.
Wanda, okay.
Hello?
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 Hi, Michael.
Yeah, he's not available right now.
Yeah, okay. Is he there? Hello?
May I ask what this is about?
This is Jack. He told me to call because he was going to give me back some stuff.
Alright.
Can you give him a message?
Sure.
Alright, do you have a pen ready?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to remind him of a few items that I needed back. Okay, the first one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The first one is I want my waffle iron back. Okay. And the second one is I had like a cute little leather jacket that I let him borrow. Okay. The third one is I had a tiara that I wore once when we were out, and he asked me if he could hold on to it for a while, and I never saw it again.
You sure he has the right number?
Yeah. Then, oh yeah, can't believe he never gave this back. I had one of those snow globes, but it had like Michael Jackson in it.
You're really sure this is the right number?
Yeah. And, oh yeah. Then I had a Michelle Kwan poster. Okay, so how many items are on the list so far? I just want to be sure that, keeping track here.
Bunch. There's like poster, the globe, the chair thing, the jacket, iron.
Okay, yeah, you might as well put on there, I had a teal bodysuit that he borrowed too. Yeah, it was a teal bodysuit.
Okay.
And, yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, I don't know if I should let him keep... Sorry, I have some static on the line. Would you take back a penis pump that somebody else used? Do you think there's any problem with that? I mean, would you take one back from somebody? I just want to know if it's sanitary.
No. Don't think it would be.
Do you think if I sprayed Lysol in there, it would work out? Because I don't... What's that? Did he just come home?
No idea. What?
Did he just come home? I heard some noise in the background.
I don't know what that was. I thought it was on your end.
Oh. Well, there's all kinds of things going on here.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, I'll take it back then. Maybe I could douse it in Lysol or something. Hopefully I won't get any irritation.
Okay.
Okay, so give him that list and tell him I need those things back immediately. I mean, if he's ending the relationship, I need my stuff back. Hello?
You just lost him. It's funny that you can hear me like do the feedback like whenever I take my finger off the mouthpiece so that he can hear me. Whenever I try to like yank my finger off there real quick so you don't hear like the feedback, but you still do. Well, it was great talking to you, Ted. And hopefully
would you use a penis pump that somebody else used?
Hell no. I downloaded a video once where it was nothing but like guys like pumping up their penis, and those pumps really work. I've seen them work, but it probably destroys like every blood vessel in your penis so that it never gets hard again. You know?
Alright.
So everybody out there, avoid the penis pumps. Just be happy with the little unit you have. And of course, coming from two guys with big P&I, me and Ted. I remember you saying on the air once that you had a big penis.
I don't know. Maybe just I was told that as a
yeah. You said that your wife told that you were the biggest she ever had.
No, that was my ex who said that, and I think maybe because she was trying to get me back. I don't believe those things.
Okay, well, next time we talk to you, I'll expect some measurements.
Right.
Length and circumference.
Circumference, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Girth, I think, is the word, right?
Girth, yeah, that'll work too.
All right,
okay,
man.
peace out, Ted. Thank you for
All right.
calling.
I'll be listening to, are you doing Babel?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a break and a piss, and I'll be back.
All right.
Okay, peace
Later.
out. Bye-bye. And everybody. Now, how many radio shows are so cool that you get to tune in and listen to the owner of the radio station call in and do prank calls with the host? How cool is that? Anyway, like I said, I'm going to end the program now because That's the end of KDK's Lunatic Fringe, but I'm going to be right back. So never you despair. I'm going to go take myself a piss. I'm going to play the outro music, the intro music, and then I'll be back in probably like 5-6 minutes. So everybody hang in there, and in case you don't come back, in case you are tuning out now, as a matter of fact, I'm going to take a head count right now. We've got 65 people listening right now, so I'm going to do a head count when I get back and see how many people we lost. But anyway, if you're going to bed, thank you all for listening. I love you all. Tune in again next week, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fuck blackout. I love you all, and stay beautiful.
Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving, and revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's reckoned, a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 3,000 light years wide. We're 30,000 light years from galactic central point. We go round every 200 million years. And our galaxy is only one of millions of billions in this amazing and expanding universe.